boiled
We've toiled.
and cooked up a storm in our humble kitchen
Now we invite you on a gastronomical tour of KZN.
as we encounter the culinary genius of various chefs at our favorite restaurants in the province.
So join us on this journey as we traverse our beautiful province, right here on Love at First Bite.
Right, so now we're ready to start with that starter. And we have a wonderful fillet, deboned and filleted piece of angel fish.
Oh, angelfish. Okay.
Angel
yes.
fish. You're a fisherman. So what do you think of this?
No,
Is this
that's a beautiful cut.
It's a beautiful cut.
beautiful.
Now you know it's
cut,
an angelfish because it's got a halo.
With a halo. I thought these were wings.
Oh, okay.
All right, so all I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut them into 2 pieces. So I'm just slicing it through.
Right.
Nice and firmly, put some muscle into it. And there we have 2 lovely pieces of the angelfish. And I have got a banana leaf.
Okay.
But
And-
why? What you?
That's
Just
interesting.
because, well, you know, banana leaves have been used in the preparation of food, especially steaming, for a hell of a long time. Sacha, you will know this because you've spent extensive time in your studying in India.
Well, the banana leaf is popular throughout India.
Yes.
Well, what I heard basically was that it has some properties.
Yes.
You know, it also gives off, with the steam, some very nice odor and stuff.
Yes.
You know.
Oh, so you think that's the main reason?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So what I have taken the liberty of doing right here is I've got some olive oil in there.
Okay.
And I have some fish spice in there. But what we're going to do is we're going to ask you to please put some salt and pepper.
All right.
So you're going to be the salter and the
I'm
pepper
the
right here.
Salt
Salt
and
and
pepper
pepper man.
Yes.
Yes.
Very
There
good.
we
See,
go.
he knows how to put it.
Yes,
Just
salt
cover it
and
with
pepper
one
man.
layer.
Right.
Well done.
And some salt.
Right.
So, are we going to steam this in the same kind of stuff that we steam the
The mealy bread,
in?
yes. And then,
Okay,
Sacha, I'm going to get some more of the garlic
Garlic.
into the oil. Okay, so I don't want to just put it on here.
Okay,
So I'm going to just throw that into the oil. And I have done this already. So what I've done is I've put some olive oil, I've put some ginger, and I've put some garlic in here. And I have added a whole teaspoon of fish spice in there. All right, store-bought fish spice.
All right.
And last but not least, I am going
the other
to,
spoon, the dry one.
there we go. I
So you
am
could
upsing-
actually use some butter there as well.
Yes, I'm going to put a whole teaspoon of Cajun spice in there.
All right.
All right, so Kabeshan, you're going to give that a lovely good mix. So there's a brush here, and maybe we'll give you both a brush, and you can just brush
Alright.
the fish down.
I'll just use
Okay.
this brush. I can give Sachu a brush. I bet you my brushing will be better than yours, Sach.
All right, we'll have to wait and see. I think it's going to be in the taste eventually.
Oh, okay. We won't know which piece is whose. Oh, mine's got a smaller tail.
I'm going to mark mine. Okay.
There you go.
Right, I got my own.
Oh, all right.
Just
there
need to
you
dip
go.
in there.
Thank you.
Now, when I was on campus, Sachu was also studying there. But apart from studying, you also built sets and all, right?
Oh yeah, I
Built
used
the
to,
sets,
to
you
love
painted.
designing the sets and
So I think you want to
building
turn that
them
once
and,
over as well, Sachu.
right, okay.
Mine as well?
Yes, both of it.
Okay.
Whilst you do, you want to turn mine as well, Kabeshan?
Okay, no problem.
Saving my hands. Thank you. Yeah.
All right, so
Wow.
what do we do now?
So now I'm just going to show you what we're going to do.
Okay.
We're going to find the largest piece of this, and all we're going to do is just roll and
So
wrap
even if some of the
this
fish
down.
is left
Yeah,
out, it's
it's
fine.
perfectly fine. So we'll be serving it as well. We can see it's a fish.
Yeah.
All right. So, Sach, if you could pick up the top of that, and we are going to just
okay.
Yep,
Yep.
just pick it up. Well done.
Ah,
right.
so what's
we've
this
got-
called, Kamsala?
It's a bamboo steamer. Oopsie, that
Bamboo
was quite
Oh,
hot.
I think you just,
Okay.
fish just jumped in.
It jumped in because it
Ah,
was quite, it was hotter than I anticipated.
Okay.
So there
Put
we
that
go.
tail in there.
Bamboo steamer.
You want me to
And
hold
the
it?
tail is in, and we can just cover that. And that is going to
Okay,
steam
this gets
very...
a bit hot. Yeah.
It does.
So now assume that there's another part to the starter.
Yes, there is.
Okay, let's go.
So it's
All right.
actually not the starter, but the accompaniment
To the
to the
starter.
main. So what I have done here is I've just taken some gem
Gems,
squash and I have steamed it. So if you would allow me to, if you see, it's soft to the touch like this, and then you know it's done. But what we have here is some creamy style, a whole can of cream style corn. Now this is bought from the store. Right, so Sachu, while Kabeshan is busy sauteing the onions there, this is going to go in there, and that's our cream style corn that we're going to fill in here. And as you can see, we've grated some cheese. So yes, just to reiterate, we've got the gem squash, we've got a can of creamy style. Kabeshan is frying the onion in some butter, and we have a lovely, lovely lot of cheddar cheese. And so what will happen is that we will fill the corn in here, cover it with cheese, and literally microwave it just to melt the cheese.
So what are we waiting
Alright,
for the onion
okay.
to?
We're
So
just
once the
waiting.
onion sorts out, then we're putting the
corn.
corn
corn
in
in
there.
there.
Okay.
Yes.
How do you know that the onion is ready, Sachu?
Well, for one, I think it will reduce.
I don't want a doctoral thesis. Oh yes, okay, sorry.
It will reduce.
There
The
we
quantity
go.
will become lesser because the water would evaporate from the onion.
Well done.
All right, so you're going to lose a lot of the volume, and then of course it'll brown, and most people will wait for the golden brown look.
Yes,
Huh?
absolutely.
Before we say okay.
Okay,
the onion is
okay,
ready.
okay, man.
Is
You-
that a
I
good
did
answer?
well.
Yeah,
I did well, Kabeshan.
Very
Yes,
well.
so the
Okay.
answer Kabeshan was looking for was the onion becomes translucent.
Oh, translucent. Okay, I've heard that word before, but I try to stay away from certain words
Like translucent.
like translucent
Is there any
and all that.
particular reason you've eliminated that word from your
Sim-
vocab?
simple is always good.
So
I
at
love
this
spice food, yeah.
stage, we could have added some chili, chopped chili in there.
Okay.
So it just makes this a bit spicy. But then we don't want all of our food. When you're
We're not
preparing your
looking-
food, you don't want everything to be too spicy.
Yes.
You want this to be, to complement a nice, creamy, cheesy kind of taste to complement.
Okay.
Because spicy is not always tasty.
No, that's true.
Yes.
That's true.
I'm just making
It's,
my point.
You're
So
making
what
it
kind of chili? Would it be just plain green chili?
chopped green chili.
Why did you mention chili to him?
Why?
Because
No.
there's just a big variety of chilies. I was trying to figure out
Yes.
if there was any particular.
No,
you
just
know.
chopped green chili, just to add some, a little bit of spunk. Right, that looks about done.
Okay,
Nicely
yes.
reduced, as you said,
Yeah.
starting to brown. but
Definitely
it's
it's browning,
absolutely
yeah.
amazing. So there we go, Sachu. We're going to put half of that in there.
Okay.
Because we've only got 3 of these. So just half of it in there. Salt and pepper to taste, and that's it. Very lovingly.
Jaldi
adding that.
bhaiya. Okay, that's half.
That
I think.
should be it.
Yeah, bo.
Yep. Wow,
Right,
well done.
okay.
So just give that a lovely good mix.
Salt and pepper you want to add in
Yes,
here.
please.
Salt and pepper.
Yep.
Okay, and salt, it goes. All right, that should do it.
Well trained by your mother. Not a lot of salt. So I guess that's where you learn cooking from, your mom, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Right, so give that a good stir. You see the corn
Yeah.
is already all pre-cooked. So
Oh, so
it's
this makes it
barely just
easier.
to combine it.
All right.
All right, and there we go. That's all done.
Is that that?
That is done.
Okay.
So if you wanted it to be extra creamy, we'd add a little bit of fresh cream into there.
Okay.
So because Sachu's here today, we're not adding fresh cream, we're not adding extra chili.
We're not adding some, we could add, if we're adding fresh cream and you want it to be extra special, Sachu, you would put half a cup of cream into the entire can. But we've used half of that, so in that mixture, we could have added a quarter cup of cream.
Okay. Obviously, you heard about my reflux issues and all that. So
Yes. So here we go. Let's place this here. And we are now going to place this here. And we're going to start covering it with the cheese.
Okay, you
so
ready?
Put your pan right there.
Okay.
And you're going to scoop them into our prepared gem
With
squashes.
this here?
Yes.
It's very thick.
That's
Let me
all
get
right.
past
Okay.
you
All
there, my
right.
man.
Okay.
Okay. There we go.
Be careful, don't
well
burn
done.
your fingers.
know.
And Sachi, you can cover those with cheese, as much cheese as you'd like.
Oh, okay. Cheese is always good
All right, so there we go.
on most things.
And you can see that mixture is so hot as well that it is
It's gonna
going
cook
to
the-
melt the cheese anyway. Right, lovely big dollop of cheese on our corn, on our gem squash cups.
The first time I did all this kind of work was in the department when Sachu, in his wisdom, decided to feed old age home.
Yes.
Oh, I remember that.
And he cooked and we were in charge of setting up the table.
I remember.
That was, wow.
We were cooking outside in the open
Yes.
fires, in the
Wow.
huge pots. Yeah.
Really? For how many people?
Oh, we
I think there were about over 50.
lots
Wow.
of people. But
So, just a little tip, just to sort of give the cheese a little bit of spunk. We put some black pepper on
pepper.
that. And if you wanted to as well, you could actually just chop up some red bell peppers
Right.
and put that on there. Because when we're going to bake this, the peppers will bake with the cheese.
mixed herbs would have
Would
worked as
also
well.
be absolutely beautiful. Yes, you've
So,
got
yeah,
wonderful
just-
ideas.
Decided to taste this.
Yes,
Okay.
please do. So, Satya, I'm going to put this into the oven.